Hello, hello. I'm Ridgely and I am going to be doing my makeup, but I'm also going to be sharing news. And to do that, I thought we would get my makeup going and then chat about all the new stuff that's going on for July. As you know, I am working down on my palette. I probably should melt these tins so that I can get to the bottom of it, right? But I'm still gonna go in with my finger, and you know how I am. I love doing my makeup just real quick with my fingers, and then I'm going to melt these tins this evening. That's what I'm gonna do. So if you don't know what that means is if you are down on your makeup tins like this, you can't do it for shimmers because that will ruin it. But if you have regular highlight colors, which is our foundation colors like this, or you could do a lipstick. I would not do a gloss or a shimmer. You can put them on the stove or a candle warmer and melt them down. Grab a toothpick and get as many as the colors that you're heating up, and then twirl the toothpick into the color as it's heating, and then pull out any debris, because you may have some hairs from your brush, there may be some little dust in it. As much as your palette is closed, opening, closing, air, things happen, your brush, little things can get in it. So just swirl the toothpick around and then use a different toothpick for each color, because you don't want to mix the colors. Unless you are mixing lip colors, a lot of people do that, then use the same toothpick. And then you want to pull it off the heat and let it cool. And it'll be an even, it'll look, flat and even, kind of like that. So yeah, so I wanted to just do a quick makeup because next up, I want to talk about for July, the first, follow me here. I know I do jump around. This is Nude, and because I want to just do something very natural, I am going to use Nude, oh, wrong side, as my blush. And then what I want to do is show you, once I get that done, I put a little bit on my lips, and then I'm going to do a little, oh, no, that's not the one I want. I'm going to put a little bit of Sadie on top, and that's one of my favorites. Okay, so that is a really quick makeup. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of this on my eyelids just as a primer, because we are going to be talking about the new shade of the month, which is an eyeshadow, and the new one for July. So let's dive into that now that we have the face on. The only thing I didn't do is contour, so maybe I should do that, because everything's falling apart. So we finish it, and sometimes I do my blush first, and sometimes I do it after my contour. So it just really depends on where I am and what I'm doing and what brush I've got sort of in front of me. So there's no rules, there's no rhyme or reason. You can do and apply your makeup in whatever way you like. I usually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but today I kind of went in a triangle. So you could do that too. Just make sure that if you want to wear contour, then put it on. If you don't, then don't. It's really, some days I don't wear it, but most days I do, because I really like how it gives my face some dimension. And then my nose, like that, and then like this. And I like to go down my neck, like this and like that. Okay, so now that we have done that, let's get into the new color for July, which is Legend. So this is Legend, and it's a really pretty kind of shimmery natural color, and we're going to use that today. So I'm going to take off my watch because I shouldn't be wearing it when I'm doing swatches, and I am going to swatch it for you. So I'm just going to clean my finger off. Okay, let's do it right here. That is Legend. It's really, really pretty. It's a shimmer, so more kind of like Drift. So I want to sort of give you a comparison. So this is Drift, hold on, and this is Legend. Now Drift has a little bit more pink in it. I don't know if you can tell. So this is Legend and this is Drift. And let me put Drift on as a comparison. So Drift is up here, so you can sort of see the difference. See how this is more sort of tanny color and this has a little bit more pink. Sometimes it's hard to tell on the video, but this is Drift. So I thought I would do a quick 2 eyeshadow look with it, and it's not very high glitter, so that is really nice, and it'll look so well with so many colors. And I'm wearing green, so I sort of feel like, I don't know why, I'm kind of in a lullaby mood. And I don't know why I'm in a lullaby mood, but this is Lullaby. I don't know if you've ever met Lullaby. She's a really pretty color. And let's do a little swatch of Lullaby. It's kind of a nice plummy color, and it looks really well with my Nude. See where I was going with that? With my Nude. And then here they are together. And it's just a great basic everyday kind of look. Now you could do so many colors with the Legend, and if you look at my palette, look at all my natural nudie pinky colors. And if I pop, well, you know what, I'm gonna pop it in here, and there it is. The Legend is right there, and see how it sort of goes really with my palette. It goes with sort of everything that I like to wear. But I am gonna do Lullaby. And first, I think we're gonna take the eyeshadow brush. You know I love my eyeshadow brush, but it's got a little blue on it because I did denim. So excuse me while I get my brush cleaner, and I always have my brush cleaner on hand at all times because I like to clean off the color. I don't want to have glue. So I'm gonna take my microfiber towel. I'm just gonna spray my brush. Now the best thing about this is, first of all, it smells delicious. It is, did you see what it looked like? Here it is. It's very blue from what I used before. And I'm gonna just show you, it's pretty instantaneous. And it'll get off any colors that we don't want. And now it's nice and clean. And you can use it immediately. And I'm gonna turn the brush around and turn it off. I did a video, if you are here on YouTube, that is red, white, and blue. And check it out. And the blue is very saturated, so there's still some on here, but it's dry and I can use this immediately. So let's just go in to Lullaby. I don't want this to be a long, drawn out tutorial. I just want to do this for day 1 of July. And so I'm going to just tap in, and you can see it picks up quite a bit. Just make sure you sort of tap off any excess. And then I'm just going to, I have a standing desk here, and sometimes if I put my elbow in the wrong place, I'm just gonna tap it in here where I want it, like that, right? I'm just gonna put it lightly, feather it towards the middle of my eye, and do like that. And it's a little darker than I thought I was gonna do, but that's okay. Just have to make them even. And this is my like 2-minute makeup. There you go. Now, I love this brush because it moves the product really softly, and you don't want to grip your eyeshadow brush too hard. You want to have a little looseness in it, and make sure if you have hooded eyes like I do to get the eyeshadow up here on the lower part of your brow bone like that. And that's it. Now I'm gonna take the other end of the brush, the smaller end, I'm just gonna tap in, just put a little bit under here so that it looks complete, like that. And that's it. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into Legend, which I have right here. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Oh, I put it in the palette. Yeah, see, I put it in here. So let's grab that back out. I love this because you can interchange any of your colors in your palette. Take them out, move them. Depending on if you're traveling, you can just take the few that you want in a smaller palette, or you can bring a lot like this. And you only have to replace the eyeshadows that you need to replace. For instance, I am getting low on this one and this one, so when I get to the bottom, I'll just have to replace those. I don't have to replace everything, which is so great. And the eyeshadows are $14 each, US. So this is Legend, and I can go in with I'm just gonna wipe my brush off a little bit. I can just pop in like this, and add it in the middle. I like to add it into the middle like this, and you know what I might do is I like using my finger because sometimes the oils on your finger are better because it'll pick it up. And there. Maybe that's a little more than I wanted, but I think that's fine. I can blend it out. And don't be scared of shimmer. Even if you have crepey eyes, do not be scared of them. I have crepey eyes and I still wear shimmer. I think it's really pretty when you open your eye. And I'm just gonna blend it a little bit like this so that it blends with the Lullaby, like that. And what I'm gonna do, see how pretty that is? So pretty. It's so pretty. I love this color. And now we have to do a little mascara. And I like using this little eyelash curler because I don't have the best eyelashes. And I am using Ilia mascara. So this is the Limitless Lash Mascara from Ilia. I like this one much better than the one in the brown tube. I don't like that one. I don't know what it's called, but I don't like that one from Ilia. It never really worked for me. So I keep going back to this one. I really like this one. And mascara makes all, oh, I just poked myself, all the difference. So if you are watching this video on YouTube, please like, subscribe, follow, do all the things. It helps this channel grow and I really appreciate it. Okay, so that is with mascara. What do you think? It's just great. You know, it's just a really good neutral color. I love Lullaby. I love the warmth it gives my eyes. It's not too much. That was just 2 eyeshadows, really quick, really fast. And then you know what I'm going to do, because, oh yeah, I did. I gave you the, so this is Drift, this is Legend, and then this is Lullaby. So these are the 2 colors. Really good, right? So pretty. And then I use, let me put it in my palette so you can see it with this. So this is a really neutral color way. See? It all kind of goes together, right? Because I'm wearing Nude and then Sadie, and then you've got the Lullaby and the Legend there. And then I have a Rose Gold, which is an illuminator. So I'm just going to make sure to add a little bit up here, and that'll just finish it off really nicely. And we are almost done. We're almost done for the day. Do this, like this, and I like to put a little bit here and here. And the last thing we're going to do is I've got my brow wax, and I don't know if it's still active, but I'm going to use a little bit of my brow wax. Oh yeah, it is still a little active. Use a little bit of my brow wax because I don't know what I did with my setting spray, but that's okay. I can pick it up because it's still soft. And there is my quick and easy 2 eyeshadow look with Legend, the new July 2024 shade of the month. It will be available the whole month of July. It should not sell out. I don't think we've had a monthly shade sell out, but it is while supplies last. And grab it, and I will come back with other great pairings that you can do with it. But honestly, it's a great neutral for whatever color you have in your palette. And like I said, you just have to buy the one, and it's $14 US. Thank you so much for being here. That was so much fun. That was a little bit of a different video, a little bit more ad hoc, and how I post in my Facebook group. If you're interested in any of the makeup, or if you'd like a color match, everything is listed down below. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I'll see you next time.